Hi friends, good morning. Slept like crap last night. Woke up late. I'm so late. I mean, I'm late to my own job, my business that I run, but still, it's not good to be in that mindset that that's okay. That's what everybody looks for though, right? It's personal freedom, financial freedom, and freedom of time, to where you don't have to be on such a tight schedule to be an entrepreneur. You get up and kind of just do what you want, but that's further down the line. I feel like in entrepreneurship, right, where you may start a company or a business or whatever, and the business is self-sustaining to where you don't have to be there, and it still continues to make money without your input, your necessity to be there. And we're not there yet, obviously. So not a good mindset to be in today. I didn't do it on purpose. I just slept like crap last night. Alarms went off, woke up this morning, and I just fell back asleep because I was tired. My meds play a big role into my sleep patterns too, which sucks. They make me really drowsy, so I don't know. I'm not making excuses. I'm just calling the facts. But anyways, welcome to today, guys. Late start, unfortunately. It is what it is. I usually like being at the shop when we open at 8 or just a little bit after. Well, it's 9:30, so headed in now. I got errands to run today. I have to go talk to the lady that runs the local animal shelter. I need to go to the Kentucky State Police post. I got stuff to do today, so I'm going to help out at the shop as much as I can. I know there's a couple baths scheduled. I already missed one. They needed to be done right away this morning because it was a border and they're picking up a border, not a border collie, but they're boarding with us and picking up today. Man, it's warm with that sun beating right down on you, and it's only 50 degrees. So I already missed out on one, helping with the one, so I'm going to get in there and try to tackle that, help with that second one, or just run the front or whatever needs to be done. And then we got like 4 or 5 grooms today, so Mondays are proving to be our busiest day. So I think that's kind of cool, kind of gauging, being able to get to a point where we can gauge where our days fall in play. Still not anywhere near as busy as I'd like to be, but we're getting there. You know, I'm hoping things start to really pick up for us. I'm not a quitter, but you know, it comes to a point where, and I know this happens in any business owner's life, you know, when it comes to a point where you're spending more of your own money than business money to keep a business afloat, it comes to a point where you just gotta, you know, stop, I guess is the best way to put it bluntly. You know, the money down here is not that great. I've worried, being a deputy, I do have one of the higher paying jobs in the area that's not factory work. If you want to make better money, you go work in a factory, but I've tried that. Factories aren't for me. I cannot do that. Some people would say, oh, well, if it's the difference between, you know, providing for your family or doing something you hate, no, that is not good for your mental psyche at all. I refuse to go to a job I hate every day, just for that reason. There's no reason in being depressed because you hate being somewhere. Like, that, just don't do it, right? You can stop a problem from happening before it happens, do it. But anyways, I do have one of the higher paying jobs down here in this area, and it's still not that great. I took about a 50% pay cut moving down here, which really does suck bad, but we're making it work. You know, our living situation is what it is, and also not great, but we're making the best of it, and that's all you can do in life. Take a bad situation and make it a good one, and make the best of everything that comes your way, and that's what we're trying to do. And we're at that point with the shop right now where we're trying to stay as busy as we can, and the business just isn't there. We're not getting it, and I don't know why. I've got to figure it out. We stay busy enough to stay open, but not busy enough for me to go and start looking at houses or anything yet. So I'm sure the time will come. Long-winded good morning, I guess, is what this is. So scored at Dollar Tree. Apparently Monster is discontinuing the Aussie lemonade, so I scored a whole case for like 30 bucks. So, as always, top of the morning to you. So satisfying. And cheers. Let's get this day started. Come on. Alright, friends. Alright, we are headed up to KSP Post 15, Kentucky State Police. I have to stop there, grab some paperwork, and grab something else I need to get from there. And then, I do believe we're headed to the animal shelter after that. And then, somewhere in there, I'm almost to Post 15 now. It's real close to the shop. Gonna stop and grab something to eat because I'm hungry. My stomach hurts. But, once again today, we had an extremely busy day, a really good day. And we're still going to have an okay day, but we already got a no-call, no-show. Tried to call them, they didn't answer. Like, I don't understand people. Like, why waste people's time? Why make an appointment if you're not going to show up? I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. But, I don't know. It is what it is. You know, one thing I've done a lot of training in is human factors. It's the one thing you just can't control, and it's super frustrating. Where am I going? Oh, right here. Nope, missed it. Yep, not paying attention. I gotta turn around. So the one thing I've had a lot of training in is the human factors. You know, just things you can't control, and it just, you know, I talk about it all the time, and I say it all the time. It still just stays super frustrating, because when you own a business and you're trying to keep employees and provide for other people's families and make sure that there's work available, and it's just frustrating when people set appointments and don't stick to them. But I don't understand. But anyways, bad turned to good. I mean, we're still losing some revenue today, but we did pick up, we had 2 call-ins today. So 2 people called in requesting services. So that makes me happy at least. No through traffic. Well, I'm not going through though. So we did have 2 pickups today. So that's cool. 2 people called and are wanting services and set appointments. So hopefully they show up. And we'll have that at least. So pulling into Post 15 now. Obviously I won't be able to record here. Well, got that sorted out. Got my paperwork I needed. And I love when law enforcement agencies they trade challenge coins. Super cool little guy here. That's neat. So we got that one. And this one. Super cool. It's got all the counties that Post 15 covers. Kind of cool little commemorative item. I love when law enforcement agencies does that. They trade challenge coins, they trade patches, stuff like that. So I figured while I was here, why not? Had to come here for some paperwork anyways, work-related stuff. So figured why not do the challenge coin trade. So anyways, that's done. Now, off to the animal shelter. Let's go. know if I kind of touched on this earlier or not, but Mondays are proving to be our busiest day, and I don't understand that. You know, I would think like middle of the week or Fridays even. But Mondays so far, and I say historically, but we're only going on our full second month open. But historically for us in the last 2 months, Mondays have been our busiest day. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird for me. I wouldn't think Mondays would be a busy day, but that's our busiest so far, and I'll take it. We had a really good day today, so it could have been better, but we had one no-call, no-show, so it is what it is. But now, rest of the week's looking a little dicey, but we'll figure it out. It'll happen. Everybody keeps saying just hang in there. 3 to 6 months, you guys will be rolling in dough and business, and things will be good, but I need 3 to 6 months to happen now. I really do. It's going to get tight, especially right now at Christmas time. We usually do a lot for Christmas, and I don't think we're going to be able to this year. But we'll be blessed in one way or another, I'm sure. So, anyways, yeah. Huge race announcement coming in hot. Pretty excited about that, so that's cool. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Well, that's going to be a wrap for today, guys. Had some running around to do, some errands to run, some meetings to have needed to take place today. And they did, and well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes of it. But we had a really good day today, so I'm really happy about that. Rest of the week is still looking a little sketch, but we'll fill it in, I'm sure. But we'll be all right. Things are going good. So it's just not, we're fine. Don't get it the wrong way. It's just not where I want to be, if that makes sense. So anyways, we did another little bath video today. We didn't really get any grooming today, which I wish we would have because we were busy with grooming. But with my errands, having to run around, and then the dogs, you know, it really depends on the dog. And some dogs just don't like the distraction. Sometimes it makes it harder for the groomer, and that's the last thing I want to do is make the girl's job any harder than it already is. So sometimes that's just what it comes down to. It just comes down to not wanting to make things harder because it depends on the dog. But anyways, did a little bath video, a little segment of Albus. Albie. He's a cool little doodle, schnoodle, foodle, poodle, oodle mix thing. I don't know. There's so many different mixes with the doodles and oodles and noodles. So his hair looks like ramen noodles, which I think is cool because he's a poodle and noodle. And right, never mind, forget it. Anyways, appreciate you guys as always. Keep logging in. Keep subscribing. Keep liking. Just enjoy the videos, you know. Appreciate you guys as always. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We will catch you on the next one.